Hello, everyone. Welcome to A Wicked Lifestyle. I am Nina Adora. How was your week? My week was well, even with right now. The reason that I'm late is because obviously, well, maybe not obviously, I've been having technical difficulties. So, it's been a busy week. Let me bring this up so that we can make sure that we are keeping track of the time. I do want to say thank you to those of you who have watched my videos. I truly appreciate you for being here. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. If you want to leave a comment, that would be completely appreciated as well. If you want the freebies, check out my Discord. I did watch my video back last week and I was able to see that I'm slow. The image of my head was covering part of the QR code. So that didn't work. I want to share my week with you. However, I have video, and I was thinking that I was going to attempt to do something simultaneously, i.e., show you the video and work on the spreads at the same time because I have 5 spreads. So I don't think we're going to do all 5 spreads. However, we do have 5 of them. But anyway, let's get into it. We must trust. Okay. So, as you will know, in order for me to show you, I don't know, the only cameras it's recognizing, because I'll tell you about my technical difficulties. Let me see if I can talk and work at the same time. I'll tell you what I'm doing on my end. I am attempting to see if I can the software for the camera that records the iPad is doing what it likes to do. You can see my homework and stuff. Let me get into downloads. So I have all of these. Let me see if I can open them in preview and let them play while I am telling you about my week. Most of them, I try to keep the clip short, but some of them are long towards the end. Looks like it's about 15 minutes or so, or more, or something. I don't recall. Let me see if I can open them in preview. Okay, well, let's just open them in QuickTime. That's not what I wanted to occur. Fun on the computer when you're trying to do a live video to show people your life and how you plan it. As you can see, I was quite busy I wanted to start, but really I like to start prepared, and I tried to, let me see what else I can open it with. Can I, this preview play the videos? I'm gonna just, in a minute, I'm gonna pivot to something else. I'm not gonna continue to mess around with this. Oh, so preview says no. Okay, no worries. I know what I have to do. So I'm just going to switch over to screen mirroring, and I'll play everything from my iPad. Okay, I'm so sad about that. Um, Let me get to the right day or week. Okay, as soon as it begins to work, what is going on? It's like a solar flare or something is ruining everything. I will tell you. Um, that kind of leads into my top three. I'll tell you about it while we're waiting. What's occurring? I have no. Why is it unable to connect? Um, let's try again. There we go. This leads into my top three. I was on YouTube watching some YouTube videos, as I do at times, and people were it's a movie called The Deliverance or Deliverance. I think it's called just Deliverance. Either way, I didn't know. I was like, okay, they were comparing two movies, The Forge, which I haven't seen, and or Forge or okay. And so I'm like listening to them talk about how this movie is opening demonic portals. And I'm like, what? Demonic portals from a movie? Really? Okay. And then I listened to them talk about the movie, and then I'm like, a lot of them were saying, I didn't watch the trailer. I didn't watch the trailer. And as I listened to them, I was like, or as the video progressed, I was like, I watched this movie, right? And we gonna be here all day. Just chill with me. It's Friday. You know the rest. You ain't got no job. No, I'm just kidding. uh, but I was like, I didn't watch the trailer either, and but they were talking about opening demonic portals, and I was like, really? It was one person that they showed that she was saying that she um, felt the love in the video. And I thought about it to myself because I was like, I didn't watch the trailer here. Is demonic stuff. And I was like, no, that's really not going to happen to me because I don't really vibrate on that frequency. I felt the love at the end of the movie. I didn't, I don't really, I'm not open to all of that other stuff. So it didn't really resonate with me. And then I was like, I don't feel like I want to diminish those people's experiences who are saying that they experience woo woo woo. Um, because I did notice for a couple of days, I just kept having negative thoughts like, I want to talk shit about people. Oh, this is bad. Ooh, complaining. Just a whole bunch of negative thoughts were coming into my head, and I was like, what is going on? And I never really attributed it to the movie. So that was interesting. That was the first of my top three. I'm gonna speed through this. I used one of my affirmation cards that I made. They're in my Etsy shop. It's under A Wicked Lifestyle. This one says, my actions today are creating the successful future I know I deserve. She matches the theme, so that's all good. I have my list of things that I did not do, I had at one point, I had this circled laser on. I accomplished all of my meetings on Monday. I wrote my gratitude. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. Um, I did my monthly events. That's why it's been so busy because I've been doing stuff. So let me quickly try to show you the videos. Um, they're a fountain blue. You know what I did? Okay, I fixed it. Um, I should be able to split view from here. Um, these are the videos. This, I went to Allegiant Stadium. Wait, let me cancel this. Let's bring it up. Okay, I'll bring it up more on this side. We went to Allegiant Stadium for a back of the house tour. Like I said again, I try to keep all of the videos fairly short. Um, we don't need you. It's Allegiant Stadium. Do you need to see the whole field? Um, that was on Tuesday. Oh, the wrong way. Uh, this is us doing more back of the house tour type stuff. I just put, you know, just walking down the halls, showing us the suites. Are these some of the suites? These are not the suites we went into, but these are like boxes, I think. More view from the field. Yeah, these were like the boxes, box seats or something like that. Not the good ones. We went up to those in a minute. And she was just telling us about the stadium. And then this is when we went into, let me tell you about these suites. They are contracted out for $10 million a year. And the ticket holders have access to all of the events that they put on at Allegiant Stadium, minus the private events. So basically, more view of the field. The people in charge. Oh yeah, they fed us. So we always like when they feed us. It was hot dogs, but I ate one. So, and then this is more of the artwork. They have a lot of artwork there. So that was fun to look at. Allegiant Stadium is huge, and we walked did we walk pretty much around the entire thing? I wouldn't know. Like certain levels of it is a maze. Okay, moving on from Allegiant Stadium. This is the daytime. Well, after Allegiant Stadium, I went to the mentor reception. Was it still daylight? I guess it was. We're going on a field trip to the campus, and I was going to record while I was on campus. That was this is our, can I speed it up? This is our free speech zone. I'll show it to you from a different angle later. But this is our hospitality building. Those plaques right there, these are our donors and supporters of all of the companies. It's going by pretty fast. If you founders, that's what they're called. So I went to the mentor reception after Allegiant Stadium. They used to be better, but okay. And then this is of our building, and I've shown this before. That's what the space looked like. Oh, I didn't show any photos. This is coming from the other direction. I meant to get a video of our view from the fourth floor. You can just see the strip, but I've done that somewhere. They got a Boxable coming soon. I want to know what that is, what that's gonna be. Um, and then for those of you who are concerned, there is a church in Las Vegas right on the strip. This was on my way to Fontainebleau. There are more churches in Las Vegas, but that one, I forgot. I can look at it from on the screen and look up. So that was the statue at Fontainebleau. That was on Wednesday. Nope, that was Thursday. On Wednesday, I went to do another view from the statue. I went to do some errands. It's a clay statue. The artist's prints are on it. This is a convention. I try to get spaces. I didn't get all of the regular spaces because you can go in there and see that. This is a convention space, or a private entertaining space. That's a waterfall. He's talking about this waterfall. You can see the water on that side, but he is talking about the waterfall, and about how it's an homage to Napoleon Bonaparte. So then this is the rooms tour. One of the rooms, me and my keys and stuff. This was one of the suites. It's a 1-bedroom suite. We were on the 55th floor. I think he said this room goes for $1 million a million a night. I was like, damn, Caesars is reasonable because they give you way more. But you definitely are paying for the views, and I will show you that in a minute. This one was like a panorama suite because you had views of most of the strip from all sides. So that's cool. That's the north end of the strip. Well, what Fontainebleau is on the north end of the strip, but that's looking out toward the north, with the stratosphere, the rest of Las Vegas. And so, yeah, this is the room, the closet. I was like, oh, this is not a Mariah Carey suite. But anyway, we get to go see them. I've been on the 75th floor of Cosmopolitan. So, yeah, I was like, this is expensive for no reason. But I mean, I guess the view, Circus Circus. He said it's the business district, part of the business district. I don't know if they're trying to make it that with Resorts World. That building right there is apparently for sale. I don't know what it is, but this is the suite. You see, it's a corner suite, so that makes it more expensive apparently. But it does give a lot of nods to its predecessor in Miami. So in cute little ways that he explained to us if we were not familiar. And they say they hide the bow tie everywhere. There was a lamp that I just noticed. I passed by it so quickly that it was a bow tie, but I was not super impressed with the rooms, but I feel like I don't know how I feel about it. I would stay there. This is another of the rooms. So we started at the top and then they just got progressively smaller. So eventually you will see that you don't know that we went to more rooms, but we didn't go to the big room, but he's saying that like the just because you work in a hotel doesn't mean that you get to see all of the rooms. Some of the rooms, like the higher end rooms with higher materials, they require special cleaning. So they don't really let anybody, um, like if it has marble in there, it's not going to be your everyday Ajax or Comet or something like that that would scratch the material. They have to use specialized materials to clean those rooms, so they don't really let anyone in those rooms. More view of the strip. I don't even know which side that was. I wasn't paying attention. Um, I think this is the same room. But anyway, so he said it took him almost a year or a year, I believe, before they could even see the room. So yeah. Um, and then this is the other side. That's the convention center. And then this is South Strip. But like he was mentioning from that corner lot that we were on, you can see the sphere. You can see the back side or the west side of the strip. You could probably see more than that, but you saw she was standing there. So purposefully, but it's okay. Another room. Um, like I was coming to the window. You're not even at the window. Can you excuse yourself for a second? I'm complaining. Anyway, the rooms are nice enough. Um, nice touches. Like, do you see how the light turned on when I walked up to it? Just small things, to make it a little bit of easier. I mean, I guess I don't know. I didn't. I had the opportunity to ask more questions, and I could probably still ask more questions because I have his business card. But and it was a lot of people, so some spaces got crowded really quickly, and kind of by the time we got to the last room, we were all like, "I'm over it." So I try to give you a shot of this strip. That's obviously the convention center. It says that, but you can see it. Then we went to Live nightclub. We walked through the pool area. I tried to keep the pools where people are not fully clothed out of my shots. You don't need me as an extra in your video while I'm half naked, and so I try to at least give that level of privacy, respect, because you know how it is when you have the camera in your hand. So this is the entrance to Live nightclub. They told us a lot of things. They told us a secret. Well, I can't tell you. But this was I haven't been to a club in forever. This is the point when the videos start to get just a little bit longer. I didn't go around there. I didn't feel like it. It wasn't that serious. I was probably some other area, another photo op. But yeah, so that was our tour guide, Ray. She was another of our tour guides. Can't think of her name right now. I'm terrible at it. But again, this is the entrance. You see, it's the daytime, so they're working. But they did put a little bit of a show on for us. They got the fog lights out, as you can see. The video screens are on there. They said they changed that video to every single song. There was music playing, but copyright. So probably copyrighted music. But yeah, so basically we just walked around for a little while, take you up the stairs, um, try to give you different perspective of it if you like that. There was this cool feature at the end that I'll show you in a minute. Is there a way to speed it up? That is the problem with live. this is taking up all of our time. We're not even planning yet, and I'm supposed to do 5 spreads. I will spare you, but I, I will show you what I've done, and probably am going to do a lot of things over the weekend. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I have to start my um, put the hopefully it's the final writing for my paper before I start collecting the data. So I'll have to go to the library. Um, so I'm looking forward to that. But I will do my spreads and then show them to you next week and make sure that we're all caught up for next week. I don't have a whole lot planned. See, they put on the smoke machines, and you know, they did a lot for us. Oh, did I leave my bag in the car? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This has to be said because I go to a lot of these back of the house tours. As you can see, it was 2 in 1 week. Um, Sometimes they give us food, as you can see. Um, and I like the food. Don't I love the food. They didn't give us food on this tour, but they gave us a goodie bag, a little swag bag, a merch bag. So they gave us a little tote. It had a water bottle, some mints, um, probably a pen, and I think it has something else in there. But it was super nice. I was like, this is a first, because they don't do all of that on the tours. They gave us. It was nice. It was nice. I definitely appreciate the thank you. And then he also let me know that if you are a group and you are in Las Vegas, then they will allow they do these tours. You just have to contact them. If you're watching this video and you would like for me to get you in touch with the person who put this tour on or who led this tour, one of the people, then just send me a message. My email is awicked@gmail.com, and I will reach out to him and have him reach out to you, or however they work this. So this was a cool feature in the ceiling that comes down. So I was turned the wrong way, so I wanted to turn around, but I had to be careful of those two individuals next to me because I was walking backwards at this point. But that's on the roof of the first floor, and it apparently comes down. If you've never been to Live nightclub, this is what it looks like. I've never been there either, so that's really cool. A lot of the kids in the group were freshmen, so this is my drive home. Don't pay attention to uh, my I went the wrong way home. Yes, I did just wash my car, but it does not appear like I just washed my car. But okay, whatever. And it has some malfunctions. Don't worry about it. But this was my drive home. They're getting ready to start building those. What are they called? The stands for. I guess that one is just a photo. The stands for F1. So you can see the crane moving right there. Um, I probably won't show you all of these videos, but basically this is what I was doing. I mean, you've seen the strip. I had to put the phone down because the cops were coming on, and I think I still recorded on this video. Let's see if we can fast forward some of it. That's the wrong way. Yeah, the cops were coming. So I should have been doing this the whole time. So basically, you're just driving with me home from my innovation lab class. They were doing construction and I didn't make the turn. So, you know, thought I'd give you a little bit of a video. Excuse me for coughing in your ear. Too much coughing. And then one more thing, and I'm going to talk about this while it's the last thing on my top 3 toxic positivity. And then that will lead into my gratitude, which is I'm grateful to have people in my life who are supportive of my endeavors and point me in the direction of my success. Thank you to my mentor. So while I'm going to talk about toxic positivity after I talk about what I've done here. Since it's the last day, it's only one day for the last day of October. I did oh my goodness. If I would have had my AirPods in, that probably would have been a lot louder. So I pulled up. I don't know how I'm gonna decorate this scene, but remember every single week I was like, where are the scenes? Where are the scenes? So, those are dolls. I'm going to put this together now. That's what I'm going to do. But I don't know what's gonna be where and etc. So I just pulled some things, and like there's a million coffee cups. Some of this stuff I will put in my Etsy shop from this spread right here. I will put them in my not in my Etsy shop, on the Discord. That will be the QR code that comes up when or the link is in the description. How about that? So I have to figure this out to see what I like. And then before I get into toxic positivity, I will show you the stickers that I made for October, because I'm not going to do October. I'm just going to do a 1-day spread. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. We could be here all day next week. I made some backgrounds. I have not attempted to put them or like change the opacity, or I haven't done anything with them. I just put them here, so they'll be ready for me when I decide to do something with them. And then I got a little crazy with the flowers. So I made a lot of flowers, my pumpkins or whatever. Some more elements, some different type of trees. These are crystal trees. For the most part, Mid-Journey is what I use. Butterflies and flowers. I feel like I want to get back to some of where I was. I miss my flowers and my butterflies and my fairies, but I didn't put fairies in here. It's Halloween. I should put some fairies in here. I didn't make fairies. I'm not. It's not that serious right now. Some books and crystals. Sunglasses. This is supposed to be a sun. Am I going too fast? Just making you dizzy? I apologize. I'm not looking at the screen or the Mac screen. I'm looking at the iPad. Well, you can see what I'm looking at, can't ya? Um, so, I like to do look aheads, use sunglasses for my look aheads, for what's coming up. It made a cute photo, but when I removed the background, it was not the same. So I did put these stickers here as it was to remove the background so that if I feel like I want to crop any part of it, then it's ready for me to do that. Just more stuff. So this is for October. And then these are the dolls. Yes, I have some that look very similar, like they could be twins, or like she could be the same girl on a different day. Her expression is different, a little bit different. For the prompt, I'm not sure if her purse is different. Her shoes are a little bit different, slightly. You can see that's the upscale. One of them is the upscale, or all three of these were from the same upscale, but they do look different. I put her on there because I liked her. What's it called? Starts with a B, I think. Anyway, not a brooch. Well, maybe it's just a necklace with a big old pendant, probably. And then, okay, so the dolls for the month. I have to try to not get carried away, but oftentimes I do. Show you the dolls. I'll put some of the dolls. I'll put some of the stickers for this month in the freebie section. And then I made some date dots of the flowers, of the pumpkins. The pumpkins look like this, like they're designer pumpkins or something, I don't know. And then I made these two stickers because one of my my friend, the one that I be hanging out with, that's alumni with me. We were talking and she was saying that it's two reasons. I was telling her that how things change and I want to see where I'm going to be. I don't know what I do know, whatever about the future. And she was like, well, you can't look at it that way. And I was like, well, how else am I supposed to look at it? And I thought of Chase and Mellow. And I was like, because if I can see my future, how am I supposed to get there? Right? So I made a sticker of that. Yeah. And then I'm in Vegas. I was coming down the strip. I don't know. I was coming home from school and I was listening to Lady Gaga, Poker Face. And my favorite line of that song is, check this hand, 'cause I am marvelous. I'm marvelous. Okay, you get it. So I made this sticker, in Procreate. Midjourney did the hands. I found the cards on Google somewhere, but I made this sticker, and then I put some of those sparkles in there in case I want to use them elsewhere. So that is what I have coming up for October. Now let's get back to this spread so that I can talk about toxic positivity. Something occurred and I'm not going to narrate everything that I'm doing on the spread. You can see it. But I do want to start here so that I can position this and position them the way that I want them to be first. so that I can know how I want my everything else to go. Um, so something occurred this week that has really been bothering me. A friend, a friend allowed me to um, share her, her journey, her experience, and it got really taken out of context and turned into something negative because of something that not only that I said, but because I was unable to finish it. Like, I want to cheer everybody on. And if someone gives me permission to share their story, then okay, I want to do that. And I want to make them shine in the best light, right? So I'm sharing her story, and someone hears. I said I wanted to share how far she's come in her own personal journey, right? So she, when I told her that, hey, I'm gonna say good things about your journey or whatever, she told me that she had experienced some level of depression, right? And so I was talking to to someone about her who could see her, who, would see her in a good place. I think I'm going to make her smaller just a tad bit. Who would see her in a good place in her journey. And I mentioned that she had at some point suffered from depression. Um, I was saying she, was depressed. I said was. And before I can get through, I was like, but you should see her now. She's blossoming, she's blooming, she's coming out of her shell. She works hard. Like, it was like all of the positive things somehow got negated. And I'm like, did you hear the rest of what I said? We have the tendency to stigmatize depression. And I speak openly about it because I don't want anyone to experience the thing that I experienced. Excuse me. And so, while I'm trying to say, hey, this girl been working hard all summer, she's still trying to figure out, oh, I know what I said I was going to do. Just duplicate this one. She's trying to figure it out. She doesn't have it all figured out, but I speak to a lot of the kids, and a lot of them mention that they suffer from some form of sadness or anxiety, for whatever reason. In this particular case, she was able to tell me, share with me what helped her, what caused it, and what helped her. And I'm trying to relay this message to people in positions, not the, oh, she was depressed, she needs somebody to, like feel bad for her, or, woo, woo, woo. It was none of that. But what can help, get them to a different place or whatever. So she, I would try to relay that because I'm trying not to go too much into it, too much more, because I have the tendency to just want to see the positive things, want everything to just everybody get along. Can we all just get along? That stuck with me. Shimon Peres, if you don't know who he is, look him up. He was really force of goodness in this world. When he passed, I felt it. I think I cried the whole day. But I felt that goodness leave the world. So I try to do what I can. And it doesn't necessarily resonate with everybody. I'm aware of that. However, when someone says that maybe they're not going to be able to speak in the manner that someone would expect for themselves, and they okay somebody else to do it, and someone takes it and runs with it and turns it into something negative, I have a serious problem with that. Even Lil Wayne talks about his depression and his attempted suicide because it is necessary. I'm not gonna like take away from it and say they try to unalive themselves. We're not doing that. It's way too important. So if YouTube algorithms need to feel some kind of way about it, then they will. Whatever. But anyway, this girl worked really hard to, even I just sat with her the other day, and her mindset is like, she is at the point where she's not controlling. She doesn't want to feel like she's trying to control the outcome of something. And do you know how long it takes for some people to get to that point? Takes a minute, right? So I was proud of her for that, for being able to come that far in it. Anyway, that's what it is about toxic positivity, is that where I think that I can, it's not that I necessarily just think that I can say or do anything. That's not really the case. That's not really it. But I don't like it when people take advantage of that. So that bothered me a lot. Oh, it's a candle. Yeah. I'm happy to have gotten that off of my chest for sure. Obviously don't need all of this. The people who were here before, maybe they were a little messy, I don't know. I think I put this back here. It doesn't have a vase because I can't actually put it behind the chair. It needs to be held by something. Oh, here they are, right here. And so that was my toxic positivity. Like, it causes trouble sometimes, and it is what it is. Let's go with, which pot should we go with? I like this one. Okay, so let's crop this, and I really only need the pot. Ouch. And then I'm going to crop it again. This time I'm going to freehand it. I'm grateful to have people in my life that support me. And this is, oh no. Uh, okay, cool. It got the first circle on. I think we'll put it on her side. Could have cropped it anyway. And then put the big calla lilies. Let's put this in the front. It's a little busy, but that's okay. And then they have their actual coffee mugs that they're drinking from. They're at a cafe. We want to give her a candle too. So I think I will put these two coffee mugs, this one and this one, as a freebie. I don't know what else to put as of yet, other than the things that I told you in the slow. You know why? Well, I know where I got them from. They're in my mid journey. I don't save these in my, what's it called? In the, oh, I need to bring this candle to the front. Darn! This is a whole lot of sin backwards. Oh, and there's a candle right there already. That was really bothering me. You don't know how much it was, like, seriously bothering me. It's like, how old are we? Why are we gossiping like that? Like, for real, for real. This is a professional environment. Chill out. This cute little cafe. The other candle. Her table needs a candle to keep with consistency. Need to bring her coffee to the front. Okay. I'm okay. Okay, and then we are going to leave that basket there and delete everything else. And then we're going to put in our it's only a day, so I need to bring up, it's a file. I could use Goodnotes to get a sticker book, but no. I can get them from right here. This is the same thing as scrolling, or we're going to use the black ones, and these are as I have been using this whole entire month. What's occurring here? Cheryl from Retro Planner Codes. Stickers. Let's put a mood tracker for the day. I want to have to copy it and paste it. Let's get a mood tracker. Let's get a moon tracker. We can put trackers on here because it's just one day. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't really need, I can change it to daily focus. Oh, there it is. Daily focus. Copy. Paste. Let's say what we had for breakfast. Probably oatmeal, but maybe I will cook. Copy, paste. It's on a Monday. Yes, a mundane. Will I have lunch or dinner? We don't know. Maybe I will try to eat 3 small meals for the day. I'm almost done. I snack all day. What is this? I like this, but let's get the smaller one. This is probably my top 3. I can set 3 goals for the day. Oh, I could have just had this, huh? Yeah. Pain. Gonna have 1 energy level. That's probably it. I know that here I am going to be working on assignments next week, so I don't have anything specific aligned for the week. Maybe I'll do some journaling. I don't need that. I think that's all we need. Really. It's one day. So let's resize everything and then we can wrap it up in a minute. Nothing has to go on anyone's head. I have 3 goals. I'm going to delete dinner, breakfast, and lunch. I have at least 3 goals. I'm going to put my daily focus right in the center. I have this under, I don't know, we'll see in a minute because I still will probably put some gratitude there. Let's move it down a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is make this a little bit smaller. I like daily focus over here with my goals right next to it. I think I can put this right here. Make this a little bit smaller to the size of this. Make this a little bit smaller, also to the size of this. Could put the weather. Okay, it's straight. And then I will have to make some boxes. Let's use this. Duplicate it, crop it. Down to 1, done, and then crop it again, just to make sure. Oh no, I don't need to crop it again. Cool. Okay, and then have a place for my affirmation. I may write something in, or I may, because this is not aligned, I may bring in one of my affirmation stickers. Well, let's put the other one the other way. Okay. I even have room for, I'm going to put this right here and duplicate this and put something right there. Yeah, that is all that I will be. No, leave it. That is fine. So we made it to the end of the video. The only thing I need to grab is the date. Let me just copy it really quickly. If you haven't already, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button. Leave me a comment if you would like. I would like to have a conversation with you. How do you feel about toxic positivity? Do you know anyone like me who's consistently happy and they just really get on your nerves? Listen, it's okay. Sometimes I get on my own nerves. Believe me, I do. I really do. I'm like, girl, calm down. It's not that serious. But in essence, it is, because the world is in chaos. But anyway, thank you for being here. I do appreciate you. And don't forget, over the course of this next week, just try to be the love, the light. Bring some laughter and some levity to someone else's day. It'll make you feel good too. All right, I will catch you next week. Let me stop sharing. Y'all like going through this process with me of turning it all off. I know you do. But anyway, there's the QR code to the Discord for the freebies. Go check them out. I'm going to add some this weekend before the next video. Okay, bye. Love ya.